Hello friends. So I'm going to show you another activity that we can do with our watercolor paint. All right, so today I've got my paint. I've got two size brushes, a thicker one and my thinner one. And I have an apple. So you're going to need an adult to cut an apple in half, and it should be cut as straight as possible. All right. So let's start. Okay, I'm going to use my orange. Getting the orange very saturated so that the paint is kind of thick. That's in there. All right, you can kind of see that's kind of thick paint. All right, and then I'm going to paint it onto my apple. Oop. All right, so when it's all covered, you can kind of see that it still looks pretty wet on there. Okay. Then I'm going to turn it. Oh, I splashed a little water, so I'm going to avoid that spot. All right. I'm going to kind of push it back and forth. All right. Let me get another one. I suspect that if you have paints that are thicker, like a tempera paint at home, that might work even better for this. But I know you guys have watercolors since we've used watercolors. Ooh. All right, that was a good one. Okay, so now I'm going to use my thin brush, and I'm going to go and use a little bit of green. And then I'm going to make my stem. Okay. I'm going to make, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to make a little curly vine. Let's give this guy two of them. All right. So if your paint is very thick and very wet, you want to let it dry a little bit longer than I did. But my paint is it's pretty thin. So I can go over the top of it. Okay. right, so I'm gonna go back over this one because it got a little muddy. All right. So there you have it. You've got a little stamper with your apple.